Hi, this is Tim. I'm back with another video. Thought I would show you my handheld console collection I've managed to accumulate over the last sort of 12 months or so. And yeah, just run you through what I've got. As you can see, I've got 7 at the moment, which is quite a lot really. I'm not a collector. I just seem to have got hold of quite a lot at the moment. So first of all, of course, I've got my Nintendo Switch. Just to let you know, this is obviously the Switch Lite. I'm not really playing this much at the moment, and there's no sort of particular reason for that. It's not that I hate it or anything like that. It's just I'm playing a lot of retro games, so I am playing things like Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, that sort of thing, Game Boy Color, and yeah, I can get those games on here, but you know, I prefer to play them on the original. Plus, I'm not going to have to fork out for the games again if I've already got my hands on them. So yeah, that's my Nintendo Switch Lite. I've still got my Zelda case on the back. I've got another Pokemon case somewhere as well, which I was going to unbox, which I'll get round to at some point. And yeah, I don't hate my Switch at all. I've just been playing loads and loads of retro stuff at the moment. You can probably see that from some of the videos I've put up. Next, we've got my Nintendo DS. This is the original Fat DS, which I use for a bit of Game Boy Advance and DS games. I'm not playing it a lot, although I'm playing a little bit of Game Boy Advance on there at the moment. I've got one of my favourite racing games, Crazy Racers, in there, which is pretty fun. And yeah, I quite like this one. The screen's just kind of on its way out. It's not brilliant if you look up really close to it, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. You can still pick these up reasonably cheap, although they seem to be going up a bit in value at the moment. I think I can't remember what I paid for it, to be honest. It wasn't a lot of money though. I didn't pay a lot of money for that one. Then we'll go along the top. I've got my GB Boy Color. So this is the fake Game Boy Color, if you like, the Chinese cheapy version. That's the original Game Boy Color next to it. And this is my sort of hand-painted one I got off of eBay, Gengar Pokemon edition, which is actually really nice. And yeah, I've played this quite a lot recently. Played quite a lot of Game Boy Color games and Game Boy games. I've played on the Game Boy Color a little bit, but of course it's not got the backlit screen, this one, so it is difficult to see. So although this has got more of a square format, so it's not exactly to scale as it should be, I don't mind it that much, and I prefer playing the games with the backlit screen, to be honest. It's just a lot easier. So those are those two. Playing G-Boy Color and Game Boy Color games on it mainly. A bit of Game Boy as well. This is my cheapy Handheld console I got. It's got 169 games. To be honest, apart from the review and a couple of other 10-minute, 20-minute sessions, not really played it. It's not the greatest, obviously. It's really cheap. It's about £8 or about $11. It's all right for a child, as a present or a stocking filler type thing. But yeah, you can't really save the games. You can't load more games onto it. But it still works. So it's actually all right. It's not terrible. It's just not great. Screen's surprisingly okay, considering. Then we come on to the bottom row. The one I have been playing the most and has decided to die after about 5 hours solid battery use. So it's actually got really good battery battery life, sorry. And that is the 281V Ambernick. It's quite expensive really. It's about $60, £50, maybe even more than that now. I've got the Famicom red and gold version. Like I said, the battery's literally gone flat as I was making this video. And I thought, oh, just going to take ages to charge up. Because I've literally drained it right out. Good battery life, really good screen, 2.8-inch screen. It's really clear. Plays 16-bit and 8-bit games really, really well. PlayStation 1, some of the games it plays well. It can, if you put on new firmware, it can play some Nintendo 64 games and even some Dreamcast, but I've got to admit I haven't put the new firmware on, or the better firmware, which I should do really. But I'm not that technical, so I'm worried I'm going to mess up my console and lose stuff. So I'm going to have to back it up and do that properly at some point. And the last one I've got, which I haven't really played much, and I don't know why, because it's really comfortable to hold. It's got an amazing screen. This is the Ambonic 351V, so it's going to cost you about, I don't know, $120 or something like that. But it's got a really great screen, and I really enjoy it when I play it. I just not played it much, and I think that's because I've been playing, like I said, mainly Game Boy Color and Game Boy games at the moment. I'm not quite sure why that is, but anyway, this is a really nice console. It's comfortable to hold. It's like a bit of a, it's just like a slightly fat Game Boy, if you like. I'm not playing this game very well because I'm talking, but yeah, I was just really wanted to show you the screen. I'm going to let him beat me up. 640 by 480 IPS screen. It actually does sound really good as well. I'll turn the volume up. It's got a big front speaker, but it does have stereo if you go through the it's only mono in the speaker, but if you from the front, but if you go into the putting headphones on, it will actually come out in stereo. And yeah, it's a really nice console. I've got the wood grain effect. It is expensive though, so it's $120, £100, something like that. You can see it's got big clicky buttons at the backs, and it has got a thumbstick as well as a cross pad. So yeah, it is a very nice console. I'm going to use it a lot more, but I just haven't got round to it because I've been playing on the other ones more. And when you've got lots of consoles, which I didn't intend to have, handheld ones, yeah, you just end up, you're not going to be able to have time to play them all. I don't have that much time to play games at the moment, so unfortunately, though, even though it's one of probably my favorite for retro games, because obviously it'll play 16-bit, 8-bit, it'll also play PlayStation 1, it'll play Nintendo 64, you can play Dreamcast on it as well. But yeah, again, I haven't put the firmware on it, which will help it. It also plays, as you can see, decent versions of the arcade games. But yeah, just haven't got around to it. It's really nice. I like the wood grain effect. Don't know what you think. So overall, I'm pretty happy with my collection. I mean, the cheapie I don't really play on at all. And the one I use mostly for travel, and if I'm around and about, or if I'm in a car journey maybe, or traveling on a train, is this the Ambonic, because it's really small and pocketable. And you can literally just, I've got it in a little case. What have I got it? Oh, here we go. It's a little case. And this was for like a portable hard drive. And I just use this when it fits in really nicely. And I can just slip that in my pocket. And it is really handy for that. And that's it. That's a tour of my current collection. And yeah, I've mainly been playing retro games, as you can probably tell by my collection here at the moment. Let me know what you've got, if you've bought any of these recently, if you're thinking of buying any. And that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.